Hi everyone, I'm doing the unboxing video of the Antbo robot from DFRobot. DFRobot. Let's see what we have here. It's impressive information about the Antbo. Wireless remote control, voice control, path following, autonomous explorations, information logging. It's quite a comprehensive write-up. Okay, here we are. Here. Right, we have the Antbo user manual. Right, I will start to assemble this Antbo right now. Let's go right to the assembly instructions in page 5. So we have it here. Right. Packaging is impressive. There is a protective sheet covering the main electronic board, the antenna, and another small board here. Okay. Let's go up to stepper motor number 2 here, which is the middle motor here, number 2. And here's the main board. Flip it over. And there's a protective part here which you have to remove from the socket. With that, you can insert the connector of the stepper motor right into here, as the instruction says. Well, up to the first step right now. There is a groove at this socket here, and from the connector it fits in one direction only. This is the right direction. There's a groove here and fits. Okay, first step done. First stepper motor, and yes, number 1 goes to here. It's a bit tricky. Number 1, which is this here, is supposed to go into the second connector here, but there are 4 contacts here, but only 3 in this stepper motor. So where do we go? How do we do that? How do we do that? How do we do that, man? It's a bit tricky, man. I think I'm a bit lost. Do I do it here with the last contact here, or do I do it this way? Either way it fits. So I make a decision to go all the way inside. There's an empty gap here. I'm not sure whether this is the right step. Let's move on to the next step. Take this with the, where is that? Instead about here. There's a groove here, and that matches the top portion here. Fits in one direction only. So this is the right direction. You do it this way, it doesn't go in. It's only one direction. The groove here matches the portion here. and the other end, the groove here matching this groove portion sits into this portion, this connector here. There's a groove at the connector. So the instructions is a bit screwed up, or maybe I didn't get it right. It's a bit strange because this is a 4 contact connector, and it's supposed to go into this connector here which matches here, but this is 3 contact, it doesn't fit. So there's something wrong with this assembly guide. I've taken, this is a 4 connector and it matches this small module board which is 4 contacts, and this cable came from this part here as illustrated by here, but yet after all this has been done, it doesn't fit into here. So where did I get it wrong? Oh, did I inverse the directions? Yeah, I think I got it. Finally, I think I got it right now. I didn't get the orientation correctly. Sorry. This motor has been put wired wrongly. I'm supposed to do it, flip it this way. This should have been the correct orientation, because as seen from the direction here, this portion underneath, and this corresponds here. This is the right orientation with the Antbo facing at the top left corner. This corresponding to this part here. I had it in the wrong direction just now. Mine was here, so this should be the correct part. Okay, and this, which is the 4 contact socket connector, fits into these 4 pins here with a groove. So yes, no, it still doesn't fit. Where's the 4? And right, it's the 4 pin. Yup. So right now it fits. 4 pin. These are the one that should have been for the stepper motors. Now, which is which? Hope I got it correctly. Let me just put it back again. Number one is the longer cable, and number 2 is the shorter cable length. So I should have started with number 2, which is the shorter one, which is this. So number 2 goes into the furthest most here, right? Just make sure you get a correct stepper motor with the correct cable length. 2 is for the shorter length, 1 is for the longer length. Nope. Why did I get it wrong? Oops, I got it wrong. This is the shorter, this is the longer. So let me start with number 2. Sorry, I got it wrong. So 2 here, and the shorter one goes to the inner one. Okay, right now we're at this step. Let's connect the last stepper motor, number 2, here. there's a groove here and matches the portion here. So everything has been connected here. Let's move on to the next page. Okay, we're supposed to flip it over. Right. The flatter cable from here. This goes to the connector here. Is there a groove? Let's take note. The shape of this connector fits to the socket here. At the top, at the portion here, that's where it fits, because there's these two markers here that correspond to the parts here. So there's only one direction that you can do it, which is this way. You can't force it through the other way. There's only one right direction. So let's press, make sure after you have slotted in, just apply some force along the sides. Yep, this one should be fine. Okay, let's go on to this part here. Where's this thing? Where's this thing? This is the one here. Yup, looks like it. Yup, I think that's the part, the black item here that corresponds to the manual here. Yup, there's two holes here. Is it this? That's how it's supposed to be. Once the two slots goes inside the two holes here, that's how it looks like. This black part here appears like at a slight angle orientation. So let's move on. Okay, see, look at this part here. It appears slightly at an upwards angle. So okay, let's take up part of the body, which is the one. Yep, let's look at the part here. This is the right part. This is the part. How do we do it? this part here corresponds to the highlighted part. Let's get the, yep, we are facing the right direction, the bot. And okay, let's just get it sorted first. Just make sure everything sits nicely. Does it? Yup. You hear the click sound. Once everything is aligned properly along the groove here and the bottom portion here, apply a small force and you hear the clicking sound. This means that everything is aligned in place. With a quick visual inspection to make sure everything is alright. It's in place, nothing is out of place. Now let's look at this. How should we orientate? Look. I'm just trying to visualize. Yep. Okay, with the connector, the metal thread facing up. Alright, look at the two grooves here corresponding to this part. This is where you sit the stepper motor. The servo motor. Make sure that everything gets pushed in nicely. Yep. This servo motor should fit nicely on the frame. Make sure it's even. Make sure